Hi, welcome back, learner buddies. Today's topic is chemical reaction and energy changes. I know we already had studied about the physical reactions that we studied in the last previous class, where we studied about the chemical things and reactions where the matter didn't change at all. But today we are going to actually learn about the chemical reaction where the matter change. So these reactions are more interesting yet more important. So let's talk about these reactions now. First of all, lesson at a glance, if we want to talk about today's class, that is a chemical chain. What is a chemical chain? What kind of indicators? Now don't ask me what is the indicator. Okay, I'll just tell you what about the indicators. Indicators means the points or something that actually indicates that what kind of reactions takes place. And third point we are going to study today is its energy changes in chemical reactions. I hope you get some idea that what we are going to do today. So buckle up your seats and definitely be present here mentally and physically both. So let's deep dive into the topic. But before that, we have to do only one thing, that is think, pair and share. Always at in my every class I said that you have to find an accountable partner, you have to think about it, you have to pair with that particular accountable partner, and whatever the new knowledge that you gain you have to share it with the partner. Why sharing? No, here is no sharing is caring. Here is the point. Whenever you actually share some new knowledge to someone, it become more prominent in your brain and you understand and remember all this knowledge for a longer term. So that's why I always mention that found an accountable partner and all the things that you learn new share with that particular person. I hope now you have some idea. First of all, what do you have to think here? Can you think of an example of a chemical reaction where matter change? Like the best example I am giving you, like burning of wood. You know that thing. Burning of wood. And after burning the wood, there is a residue of the wood that is left behind. And this is actually different from the starting wood. This is a chemical reaction. I already mentioned one point here. Chemical reaction is the only reaction where the matter change from the starting to till end. There is a definite different kind of material that you got. Now your task is think about a new reaction which is a chemical reaction you see in your daily life and you have to actually tell me in a comment section. Okay, done. That's great. Now today we are going to learn about it, the definition of a chemical reaction, indicators of the chemical reaction, and how many chemical reactions are there. First of all, there are only two chemical reactions. So yeah, tune with me. We are going to actually learn lot of things today. Now, what are the chemical chain? The first question I already give you some idea over that chemical change or a chemical reaction. What kind of things are this? I already mentioned lot of time in my previous class that the physical change is a change where material is not changing. But here chemical change is a change where one or maybe more than more substances are transformed entirely into a new substances with different properties. Their color, their texture, their anything could be changed in that particular chemical change, but the new product is completely different from the starting product. This is a chemical change. This is the beauty of chemistry. So you have to get tuned with the chemistry as well. So there are lots of things. Now the first question rise in your mind, has to be rise in your mind, that how we know that what is a chemical chain and what is a physical chain. Physical change, though I already mentioned that there is no change at all in the material. But if there is any kind of chemical change, what do you think about that? How do you find that chemical change happened or not? There are some indicator. What are these indicator? Indicator means that indicates you कि yes, that is a chemical change. Actually this new component is different from the other component, and some points give you that these are all indicators. What kind of indicators that are? First indicator is a gas production. Whenever chemical reaction happen, in 95% cases a new gas is produced. For example, very common example, but you have to promise me, you have to perform it with your mom. Take a baking soda and take a vinegar, just mix it up. You can just find this reaction in your home also, and carbon dioxide is going to release at that moment. And if the carbon dioxide is going to release, then afterward definitely carbon dioxide is a gas itself, and that moment you will find that particular thing about it, कि there is a chemical reaction, and there is a basically change in a chemical reaction. Gas production is an indicator that yes, there is a chemical change. Now, if I talk about the other indicators, not only gas but also other indicators are present as well. Another indicator is a solid production. Okay, I am going to give you a very best example. You can take an example of an iron which is placed in your home in an open area. You can see that particular iron, and take an example of an iron which is present inside your room. Just take an example of both and find out the differentiate between that. In that particular iron which is placed outside your home, there is some kind of red material on the iron. What is that? That is rust. That is chemical change. And this solid production, whatever the solid material that present on the iron, that is known as indicator. Again, this is indicator. From that you can see that okay, maybe some chemical reaction and some chemical change has happened here. Now another indicator of a chemical change is a color change. Yes, some kind of reactions are in chemistry present definitely, where after and before color had actually changed. Like when there is a, first of all, these kind of materials are not present in your home, so you can't perform it. But I can just tell you, there is a in a chemistry lab, there are some reagents like potassium permanganate. When you potassium permanganate plus oxalic acid, you added both of these things. Actually, potassium magnate has a color of a very beautiful violet, dark violet, and when you add oxalic acid to it, then it becomes transparent, and it is a chemical reaction. At the end of the point, the color is going to be disappear. So this is a chemical change in the form of a color change. So this is also very important indicator, from that which you can just understand about the thing, that there is a color change in a chemical reaction as well. The last indicator, but not of course the least, it is a temperature change. Yeah, definitely. There is a afterward, when there is a firing, after just hold the firing, there is residue is occurring only, and chemical change is there definitely, and the temperature is going to be changed at that moment. Another sign definitely is a chemical change, when there is a noticeable change in a temperature. Generally temperature change in a chemical change, you only have to be understand about that thing. Okay, now we are going to do that thing. These are, try these, but try these all of things without, because you can't try these all things in your daily life, because you don't have like lots of things in your life, but you can observe these things with me. First is a chalk reaction with vinegar. Again, it is a very chemical reaction. And second is a formation of a tooth decay. I think you know that more than me, because you eat chocolates more than me, so definitely there is a tooth decay on your side. So that is again a chemical change. And third one, which is again, it is a chemical reagent which is not present in your home, so you can perform it. But again, it is a potassium and magnesium ribbons actually react with a hydrochloric acid, and they produce gas. This is again a chemical reaction. And very interesting example in your daily life is digestion of your food. Whatever burger, pizza that you are eating, that is digesting in your small stomach. This is nothing else, but also this is a chemical change. So these are all the chemical changes. More than physical changes, we are concerned about the chemical changes, because 90 to 95% cases in our daily life, we are using the chemical changes, we are identifying the chemical changes. So you have to be aware of all these changes. Okay, now the main thing is that last point of this today's class is kind of chemical reactions, that how many types of chemical reactions we have. We have actually two kind of reactions. One is exothermic and one is endothermic. Exo means exit, so that means release of energy. Endo means enter, so that means absorb of energy. Very simple. Yeah, I know that. I am going to giving you lots of tricks here, so you can remember it, this thing. First of all, if you talk about this thing, exothermic is a release of energy, like in the form of heat or light. Best example is a burning of wood. And endothermic is moreover a chemical reaction that absorb or take off energy from the surrounding, and it actually feel cooling effect. For example, photosynthesis. Both are the beautiful yet interesting example in your daily life as well. You can see that kind of example as it is. So these two reactions are very important. So there are more of things. It is a sample answer, but you have to discuss it with your accountable partner. I know that it's your best friend. Like there are three exothermic reaction I give, and there are three endothermic reaction I give. Like three exothermic reactions like burning of candle, there are strong acid and water reaction, and third is rusting of water. And endothermic reaction consists of melting of ice, evaporation of liquid water, cooking an egg. All these are endothermic reaction. Now you have to understand about all these reaction. These are the exothermic and endothermic reaction you encounter daily, but you have to discuss it with your best friend so you can remember it for a longer term, obviously. So the next thing is that this is all about the review of the things that what we studied today.